Oh, what's up, guys, again? Well, doing a little bit more work to this truck here. I've got the, excuse me, my nose is running. Front end on. Shouldn't have put it on yet because now I got to do work under here. Now all this is in the way right here. But I guess I can still reach the manifolds and put all that back together. But I just wanted to see how this front end fit. And of course, I had to add some spacers under the cab here because I'm sure the cab mounts have sunken down over the years. I think I added like probably an 1/8 inch or less. Maybe right at an 1/8 inch to lift it up. And if you look here on the beat up bed, it kind of sits even with the bed now. Because as you know, the bed doesn't have any spacers under it. It sits on the frame. But that helped with this gap here because the core support was pushing everything up because the core support's not very heavy, so those core support mounts don't get much abuse through the years. But as you can see, I kind of got all the gaps pretty much straight. And on this side over here, it looks bigger because it's white on white, but it's about the same gap, you know. The tip of my finger fits in there. The tip of my finger fits in there. This may be a touch tighter, but I mean, for what it is, you can see it may be a touch tighter on this side, but you can't really tell. I mean, pretty even. Fenders fit good. It's about the best I can get with, you know, body parts from all different vehicles thrown on here. I mean, the fender goes with this cab, but the doors, the hood, all came from different vehicles. Let's see. Cab still sits pretty straight. The interior, I don't know what I included in the other videos. I'll have to look, but carpet's in, dash is in, you know, getting there. I've got all the wiring strewn out. This right here, that's the third brake light, the actual brake light. Because on single cab trucks, the third brake light and everything comes from that side and then goes up and along here. But on the Escalade, the third brake light is down there. And I'm guessing this plug right here I cut everything off of, might be able to figure out which wires there go to the dome light, basically. And I guess I can hook the dome light up to these rear cargo light, basically. I know on trucks the cargo light has its own separate button, but not on this truck. I don't have that button, so I'll just hook it up to the dome light. But over there, and then that pile of wiring, that's like your electric visors, your lighted visors, the compass mirror, and there's some other stuff in there. I think the sunroof and all that. I need to like comb through that wiring and take the unnecessary stuff out. I've got this right here. That's what went to the center console in the Escalade and all the stuff. Well, we're not going to have a center console in this truck, so I need to figure out how to hook that box back up. I hooked up the colored wires, you know, proper colored wires back, but the box didn't come on. The box is what has the memory, the fuel mileage, and then the instant fuel mileage and all that stuff. I don't know if I need that, but I'd like to hook that back up if it would work. Let's see. I really need to watch or scroll through some of my older videos because I don't know what all I've already shown. But that's about it. Let's see, the hood. I realigned the hood latch here so it actually pops good. It doesn't hang up or anything. The hood opens nicely. As you can see, all the wiring is strewn over here. This side can pretty much go together. All I've got is the brake lines down here that I need to connect. And I have these braided pieces right here. That's for front and rear. And then the actual lines right here I need to cut. And this one right here, I need to cut and get a union put in to go like that, I guess. And hopefully none of my flares leak. Because like I said before, that flaring tool did not flare very good. But the Hydro Boost fit in here just fine. It should. It's the same cab design. I just had to drill a hole at the bottom down there. One hole is offset. But that's in. It's bolted in. The brake pedal is in. Let's see. Got the tack box right there. AC and everything's on here. I need to get some more tensioner pulleys and stuff, because those are pretty rough. Headlights, I already had the core support put together. The headlights right here. I've got another set of headlights and turn lights, or park lights. I'll just have to go through and see which ones are the better ones. And then I got down here, I'm gonna have a front mounted trans cooler. I'm not gonna run the trans cooler into the radiator. As you can see, I don't know, I don't really like running oil coolers and trans coolers in the radiator, because if down the road you have a problem and there's a leak, coolant can get in the oil, oil can get in the coolant. So this truck's gonna have its own separate trans cooler, no oil cooler, don't need that. And I still need to go to a pick and pull and get a gasket, a OEM gasket, and another exhaust manifold bolt. I guess that's about it for now. Hood shuts good. Sits even on both sides. I think this is my favorite style HD front end, with the flat grille and the big flat part of the front. It does look good. I would have been fine without a HD front end, but I mean, I got it, so I might as well use it. So finally gotten to this point. Had a little hiccup in the front. As you know, out there somewhere there's a cab that was deemed stolen that's still out there. Still haven't gotten a phone call from any police force about it. They don't care, so that cab is just going to sit out there. You know, I legally I can't do anything with it, so it's just going to sit. You know, my hands are washed from it. You know, it's their job now to come get it. This cab I found with the title. I need to go get the title put in my name, actually. But I guess that's where I'm going to end it now, because that's really all I done was just test fitted the body pieces. And I had to lift the cab because the front was pulling everything up. I mean, that's about as straight of a line as I could get. I mean, up at the top it's a little, but I mean, it ain't gonna be perfect. Back here, obviously, this is gonna be okay because that was never messed up. And then the looks pretty good. You can see from here, you can tell how wide this is. It matches the other side. And basically in the front up here, I aligned everything on the core support, the fender, the core support, the alignment hole. I got everything straight. See, like that alignment hole right there? I got it perfectly straight. So everything should fit okay if the frame isn't bent or anything, which it seems to. But anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe the next update, maybe I'll have the front end together, and then once the front end's together, I could start with the interior and sort through all the wiring and figure out what I'm going to use, this and whatnot. But thanks for watching. Have a great day or night.